And
know.
we ultimately want to connect. We want to connect to ourselves. Like that's the power. We need to recognize the power within ourselves,
Yeah, yeah.
the power in being our true, authentic selves. We need to recognize that we are the master of our mind. We're the
Yes.
only one. Like so often when I have people come to me who just don't even think they have any control. They're like, oh, just put me into hypnosis and just say whatever I want to say. And I'm like, no, I won't even. And I was taught, and this is good training. I'm not saying this is wrong. This is definitely good training for hypnotherapists for sure. But we're taught that if somebody comes in to see you and they have that belief, go with it because you're going to be able to help them so much faster, right? Because they believe that you have the power to change them. But I've never been able to do that. I've just never been able to do that. For me, it's more about helping someone to see the power that they have, the power that you have within to change. Nobody has control over your mind. You do.
Yeah,
You're the only one.
yeah.
What we think about, what we focus on, and how it makes us feel at any age, we're training our subconscious mind. We want more of that.
Yes. Well,
So when,
self-talk as well. I suppose
yes.
self-talk is really important. I mean,
Oh, yes.
we I would only talk, don't talk negativity to yourself. But what do you think about that? Because I've got a bit of a thought about that. You cannot always say positive things.
It definitely it takes work,
Yeah,
right? It
yeah,
definitely takes work, and it takes time, and it takes doing that deeper healing because you can listen to. I talk to my clients about this all the time because
yeah,
I do affirmations for my clients. I
yeah,
have my clients listen to something daily because
yes,
it's required. You have to change your thought patterns, right?
yes,
Like,
yes,
and even though you do that deeper work, the thought patterns that you've had for 20 years are still going to be there. So you have
yeah,
to do the work to change it, and you can, but the thing is, here's number one, the step number one is that if you're just listening to, so let's do confidence because it's just an easy one and everybody can relate to. So if you're listening to affirmations around being confident, what happens is while you're listening to the affirmations, you listen to them every day, you're going to kind of feel it. You're going to kind of feel good. And that's good. That's your proof that your mind is listening. So that's not something to be dismissed. But what happens is if you haven't done the deeper work, as soon as you get triggered, it all goes out the window. You just go
absolutely.
down, you get
Yeah.
triggered and you go down, 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 and you got to build yourself back up, up, up. And then you start listening to the affirmations
Reach it
again.
again.
And then
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then you get triggered again, and then you go
yeah.
down. Like I did that for years,
And
right?
I, yeah,
So in order to get to that place where you are actually the one more in control of your thoughts, right? It's not that we're not all ever going to have silly thoughts. Of course we are. The skill is in the ability to let them pass.
yeah.